Welcome to the show after the show with the
We're
fantasy
back!
footballers.
What's the show after the show?
Wow.
And it's back!
I was really hoping it would come out.
saved up multiple months of epic screams.
There was a
the
slight-
primal scream is back.
You know, people are new probably to the show after the show. We haven't had it for most of the season. And it starts off and people are going, why is Mike screaming?
That's what he does.
Get used to it.
Welcome to the show after the show. We're back. The off season, preseason, playoff football, all of that's here.
The extended bye week.
The extended bye weeks, and so we're back with the show after the show twice a week here on YouTube. Andy, Mike, and Jason of the Fantasy Footballers podcast. Today we will keep it football themed. The playoffs are upon us. Now there are a couple different options. So I'm gonna, Jason, you determine what we're doing on the
All
show
right.
after the show because
I'm gonna
I have my vote, but
I'm going to determine that we're going to talk about the head coaching vacancies and where we would go, because I know that we could talk about our week one picks for the playoffs, but we got a Thursday show, and I'm still not settled, man. I can't. You can't put that pressure on me right now. I just can't handle that.
all right. So there are six vacancies. All right. There's the Broncos, the Jaguars, the
Niners?
49ers, Chargers. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the Chargers, the Rams, right?
Yeah.
49ers, we said, and then the Bills. So those are the six jobs. Bills, 49ers, Rams,
I cannot remember the Bills in that list.
Jaguars, Broncos, and Chargers.
I think they're bottom of my list.
So there's a couple different ways to think about it, and I want us to each pick one, right? Well, all right, let's do that first.
All right,
do it first.
I've got my job. I'm going to pick my job because I'm pretty confident neither of you are going to pick it.
I feel like we have an agreement.
Well, if I was a head coach, I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
And I would love to debate that, because now if I'm going for legacy, right, my coaching legacy, I'm not going for the Jaguars. I'm just not doing it because I don't think you're going to
Risk
win a
of failure.
championship. I'm not going to win a championship. The organization is not well run
But you're
enough.
going Jason,
I'm going, yes, you're right. I'm going Jason.
which is low expectations.
Low expectations, easy job, and I think
Comfortable city to live in.
yeah, no taxes. Don't got to worry about that. I mean, this is like, what's to not like? Look, Blake Bortles had a terrible season, but he is better than Jared Goff, I think. I think he's better than Tyrod
Oh, that's
Taylor.
Did you hear
I
that? There
think-
was the news that Blake Bortles said he was playing with a separated shoulder.
Yeah.
That's not good for a quarterback. So
you're going with
I think
Jacksonville's expectation.
I think their defense is the second best out of the list, and they've got weapons on offense with Allen Robinson and Blake Bortles. I can build with that. And you're coming in off of Gus Bradley. So, I mean, you got nowhere to go but up.
I'm going to give you mine. And I was going to say the Broncos. Because I still think when you decide on where you want to coach, organizational people in place is the most important thing. You've got a dominant defense, but you don't have a quarterback.
Right.
And I think the Broncos is the most natural pick, but I'm gonna go with somebody else. And I'm gonna take San Diego. I'm gonna take that San Diego job. Now you have
The weather is great.
the weather's great. You talk about low expectations. California sports fans are different than East Coast sports fans. This team has the potential to move up to L.A., be the toast of the town, and you walk in with a franchise quarterback, Joey Bosa, anchoring the
legit.
defense, Melvin Gordon, right? You got Hunter Henry. You have a return of Keenan Allen.
And there's no
And
way
you
that
have-
they're going to be as injured this coming year as they have been the last two.
Yeah, it's just kind of a matter of, do you go to Denver and do you build and find your quarterback now, or do you go to San Diego and you get a couple years with Phillip Rivers and then build with that team? I like the idea of moving to L.A. and being the toast of that town over the Rams. I'm going to take the Chargers.
I like
Mike, who do you got?
I'm with Jason. I would take the
Really?
I would take
You're
the
being serious
Jacksonville
because
job.
of the team or because of the ease?
No, because of the team. I think that the
Wow.
defense. I think the defense is ready. The
Sure.
defense is ready for success. If the offense didn't screw everything up for them, plus you get the number 4 overall pick.
All right.
You want a quarterback. You want to dump Blake Bortles, which I agree with Jason. I think Bortles is better than what he was this year. However, I don't think he's a long-term. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, but I can probably get one there at number 4.
Well, I'll draft behind you. I got the 7th pick. So
yeah,
I'm cool with it.
yeah, but I think you can get an impact player there at number 4. If you have to, you can move up to a number 2 spot if that's something that you got to do for a quarterback. But I think you can get one at 4. Like I said, I mean, Jalen Ramsey,
they have so many
Malik
weapons.
Jackson. It's just they are.
Yeah, they've got a team of players.
And they crushed last year's draft because they got so many impact defense players. I think that they are the offensive way.
Marquise Lee's coming on.
Yes.
Allen Hurns will be back from injury. Allen Robinson, Blake Bortles.
I'm very surprised. I thought somebody would go with the Broncos with that organization, what they've been able to succeed with the defense. You don't have to do much. If you're a quarterback guru and you go to Denver, you find and fix somebody, you get somebody going.
Maybe.
I mean, they won a lot of games with subpar quarterback play this year.
The last 2 years.
Yeah. And you have Elway's a tremendous GM. At this point, I think he has proven making some really big decisions, like the Osweiler not paying him decision.
If you're the Broncos, do you bring in an offensive mind or a defensive mind?
I think you probably bring in an offensive mind.
Yeah.
I think I would bring in a defensive.
I think you bring in somebody that's good with quarterbacks.
You got to keep Wade Phillips, though. If you come in and get rid of Wade Phillips, whoever you are, you're
Well, I know that they
dummy.
said they're not promoting anybody on that staff.
Right.
They're bringing in an outsider. So for those of you out there that want to participate in the NFL Playoff Challenge with us, go to NFL.com, join the Playoff Challenge. It's free. Join our group, the Fantasy Footballers, and participate with us, compete against us. We're going to give away some prizes to the winner.
Also, I want to know who most people – I mean,
I would love to know.
I put a poll up on Twitter, but just comment right here.
Yeah.
Who – and don't just go for your favorite team. Or if you do vote for your favorite team, say because it's my team. I want to know, like, who do you think is the best job if you were a head coach?
All right, fair enough. So tune into the podcast. We're the Fantasy Footballers. We're here year-round. Check us out on YouTube, on iTunes, and everywhere you can listen to podcasts. We'll be back on Thursday. Take care.
Goodbye.